What is up, guys? It is Wolfsman back for another, well, I guess maybe not another, we're checking out Duet Abyss. So, they released a new, video, like, not too long ago, so we're gonna be checking this out. I haven't seen too much about this game, other than, like, a couple trailers here and there, and the game is basically, from what I've seen, anime Warframe, with maybe one too many ollies, but besides that, it looks kinda cool. So, well, they released a new, beta trailer here, or closed beta test, so we'll check this out. It's about, like, 20-ish minutes, almost like 17 here, but yeah, we'll see what they got cooking up here. Should be very interesting. I gotta admit, it should be very interesting. I'm very excited to see what this is all about. I got subtitles at the bottom here.
大家好呀，我是活跃于一线，致力于为各位受益人们刺探。
Yeah, I will say it's interesting that they're going with like they made so many lollies. I don't know why. I'm not like a really big fan, so I was like, oh, okay. It's just one thing I've noticed about this game a lot. Besides the Warframe kind of aspect of it. But besides that, I'm pretty excited for the game overall. Like, I think it's gonna be, from what I saw, it looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm curious to see what else they got cooking up here. Ooh, okay. First closed beta test. Alright. That's kind of cool though. But like, kind of gives like a bit of a woo kind of vibe there. I'm assuming that's gonna be like a loading screen or whatever. Like when you start up the game. Oh, what is this? Is this like an MC or something? Maybe it's like with the MC, where's like the tutorial and what they were after? Or maybe they're already introducing paid costumes. So I'm assuming these two are the MCs. Yeah, the protagonists. Interesting that they have like a red flower or horn and then it comes off and the other one. Dual arts. Oh, so are we having two different stories at the same time with the two protagonists here instead this time? That's a bit different, if that's how they're doing it. Or I'm assuming like you do part of the story with one of the characters, and then you do with the other part, and then that's like the whole story for like one patch maybe. At least that's what they're making it sound like. Which honestly is kind of different. Instead of just having one MC that you can choose, there's two that both of them are canon together. Like Genshin, but like you also saw Lumine's point of view like more often than not, I guess. I think that's what they're kind of saying here, basically. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, that's cool. We're actually gonna play with both MCs. Both MCs are canon. Okay. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen too many gacha games do that. Where you're able to do both instead of just one or the other. It'd be funny if like one of them is like has more of a darker tone and the other one's more of like a not as dark tone. Oh, okay. So we both had like I guess like a family member or something, and there's our Paimon, I guess. Hey, there's the butterfly girl. Amber-looking character with like a miner hat. Ooh, okay, not too bad. It's nice. And it's the other MC. But I guess on this side where the other MC's like on a gig or something, Tam's looks pretty cool. They definitely have a bit of an Aether Lumine kind of vibe to them though, to be honest. Also because like how short it kind of looks. So the other thing they're giving off more Aether Lumine vibes rather than like Rover vibes, right? From like Ula. 4 characters. Wait, those the other two on the right are two different characters? I thought that's the same character. Oh, so I guess they're still working on their models. I think both look pretty cool though. I mean, the one on the right look a little cleaner, right? But like, I feel like for tutorial purposes in the beginning of the story, the one on the left is probably fine. My left, by the way. Oh, I guess my left is right on my camera for some reason. Okay. Yeah, but like, you know, this side is what I mean for like left.
赛琪他是我们在海伯利亚的第一个城镇边湖城
Which
遇
I
到的
guess would
角
be a little
色
bit， different
她是一个
since
在我们
Luck
的
will be
主
over
角
here
走
for you
投无路
guys.
的时候给予了很大的善
I
意与
think,
温
yeah.
暖的这样的一个女孩子。第一章的故事中，很大的篇幅就是围绕她展开的。
哦，原来是这样。
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna really,
because
because I am gonna try to get the CPT, and if I am able to get into it, I'm probably not gonna be doing that much story, because I usually would prefer to save it for
我回来了，
the actual
那间宅子我又整理了
release.
一遍，已经可以。哎，小心！
Did we just riz her up?
感谢前方记者
Did she just fall in love at first sight after we just caught her?
好漂亮啊！
Okay, sure, why not?
制作组的角角们是怎么设计
That's
这
kinda
个角色的
funny.
呀？
她的设计灵感来
Also,
自
she looks really cool. I do like her
我们从
design,
中提取
having a
了
bit of
两
like a
种力量的
butterfly
特
kind of
质，一是
design with all
坚
that
韧，
stuff.
二是自由。破茧成蝶一直是一种坚韧的象征，而蝴蝶也在很多文化中
I feel like
象征
one of
着
the
自由。
first characters I saw from the
虽然我
trailer
很
that kind of
渺小
made the
但是
game really
强大
feel
而
like
我们的外
warframey,
表又
right,
不
with the
可屈服
gameplay,
这样的一种
which is
坚
kind of
韧
the thing
和
I'm
自
more
由。
interested in
赛
this
琪的
game
故
so
事
far
就
with.
是以这两种力量
Aesthetic,
特
I
质
think
为基点
aesthetically
为
looks
主
okay,
要
like
成
the
长。
arts, also the art style's going
还
for
有一
it.
个小设计点，
But the
就是
gameplay
赛
seems
奇的
like
脚上有一个
more
红色的
intriguing
小
to me, is
灯
what I
它
kind of
的
like
灯
about
会
this
在赛
game
奇
a
水
bit
中的时候
more
熄灭。
from what I've seen so
然
far.
后赛奇的终结技能是张开双翼，能够
Alright,
飞行的能力。
this character
然后
just
终结
fly.
技能期间呢，它
Okay.
可以跨越
I see we have a bit of a
同时还
Wu
可以开始
Genshin
战场
kind of
从高
UI
手
on the
对敌人
top.
进行对点的攻
I will
击。
say that the bottom right's a bit different
那
though.
就是
Also the bottom
是
left
战
too.
场地形起飞，好适合
Okay.
快速跑图，还有高效清剿敌人。
Well, I guess it's gonna be a great character. I guess I'm assuming to use
在哒哒哒哒哒
or
方
like
面
just general
也是将赛奇的技能表现
combat
得与设
purposes.
定
Oh,
相
that's a
结合，
lot of
无论
enemies.
是战
That is a
技
lot of
像
enemies. I just
下
realized.
幻影这样的灵活功能。
I guess they really are going the
以及
Warframe, right? Huh? Because if I remember correctly, a little bit from when I played Warframe for a while, there's a lot of stages where there's like a bunch of enemies just jam-packed into different areas. And I guess you can also say the same thing for the First Descent. So I guess they're kind of going for the same sort of like vibe or whatever, right? Or same sort of like gameplay kind of mechanics where there's like a whole bunch of enemies you can just kind of you have to shoot through or mow down and stuff like that.
哦，那
It
是这
sounds
位
kinda
选手
interesting.
作弊了。这份
Oh, so
数
this
据应该
character looks a
大部
lot
分
like
是
PB,
真
not
实
gonna
同学提供
lie.
的。顺
From
带我要
what
给
this
记者
literally
讲讲
just
这
looks
个
like
小 bug。
PB.
据松露
But
的
if you guys have
视
seen from the
频说，不能
trailer,
叫他松露，
she's
要
a
叫
lot
他松露
shorter
贞
than
子，因为
PB
他们是不能分
by
开的好
quite
伙
a
伴。
bit.
原来是这样。那他们的关系为什么这么好呀？
Yeah, that's I guess this is
因为
one thing
松
that's
露
like
是在
kind of a
疯狂的时
complaint
候，你差
personally,
点被吃掉
or
真
just
的
like a
相遇
dislike
到
of mine.
他们为了吃饱饭，就一
It's
起
just
在
that
野
I'm
外
not
找
a
吃
too
的。
much of a
这
fan
次
of like
他
how
会
many
看
lolly
领域的
characters
嗅
are.
觉，找到
I
大量的
prefer
孔雀，这
more
是我们事先关注的一种食物。
taller,
大家知
bustier
道
women.
这个
I'm
非常
just
有
saying
味
that's what I
而
would
这些
prefer.
食
That's
物
what I
除
would
了喂饱
want.
了松露和贞子
This
之
game is
外，
going
还
more
能
has
喂
a lot
其他
more
的
of the
饿肚子的人。然后
chibi
饥荒过去
more so
了，
lolly
松露和贞
characters, which
子
I'm
也就
like
成为
I said,
了
I'm
联
not too
盟
crazy
专
about
员
that
与联盟特
personally.
别专员，开启
But
了
I
一
mean, the
场食
designs
物
are kind
狂
of
欢
cool,
之
at
旅。
least, right?
哇，
To an
贞
extent.
子一家遇到松露，
Just not
松
really
露
like
守
for
护
me kind
贞
of
子一
thing,
家，
basically.
你俩要组一辈子乐队呀！划掉划掉。
那他们要发专辑的话，难道就叫吃得饱饱没有烦恼？
Also, from what we heard, it sounded like there may only be Chinese dub for the game,
中路的终结
which
技
wouldn't
能
be the first
是
time, right?
吹
That
口
some
哨
guys
召
can
唤
do
贞
like that.
子。
Oh, she's a
在
gun.
路碑
Okay.
上高速
And she's
飞
gonna
行
hurt her boar
在
around.
提升的状态下，长按战绩呢
Not gonna lie, the visuals here for like the terrain
撞飞
remind me a lot of
此外呢
Dragonspire from
起步的时
Genshin.
候主攻还会替换
Reminds me a
成贞子
lot
的
of like
蜘蛛
just Dragonspire
做
from
勾
Genshin.
提直提一顿组合提赶走二。
技能寻
I
找
do kind of
食物
like that. There's
还
like
能
a, it seems to be,
快
there just seems to be like a lot of enemies that you can kind of just like attack. I think that's kind of cool.
跟其他人很不一样哎。
Because in
松露与贞子所处的阵营
Wu
叫
and
做
Genshin, you know, there's only like a
这个阵营的故事呢
small
在
amount, right? There's
后
only
面
a small amount of enemies. Here, it looks like it's just jam packed, just tons of enemies to like to beat up, which is I think it's kind of, and that literally just looks like Bellabog from HSR. It literally just looks like Bellabog from HSR. Okay,
难道是那种冰冷
okay, that's kind of funny. I will say the ship is pretty cool though.
会啦
I will say that the
故
ship's
事的
pretty
风格
cool.
呢，很大程度上会跟随当前所处的环境进行一些变
So
化。
we got a big
在
snowy
阿特
area
拉
and
斯
kind
亚
of
这
like a
个幻想世界中有
steampunky
很多
area
地域，每
also.
个地方的风土人情都会有一些区别。海伯利
I
亚
feel like
它
the
确
movement
实
has
是
to be
这样
really
的
good
一
because if
个
it's like
比较
Warframe,
偏冷
the
冽
movement
的
has
这
to
样
be
的一个地
really
方，
good
所以
and really
决定了
fast
这
and
里会有一
imagine
些带有
just
遗憾的
moving
故事。
throughout the
但是
entire
即
like
使在这里，也会有
open
很多
world
温
here or
馨治愈
whatever.
的日
Because I
常，所
think
以
it's
请
an
放
open world
心。
game.
嗯，
I kind of hope it's
好
not, but
那
I'm pretty sure it
讲讲
is.
实物礼拜了
Because I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out of open world games in terms of the gacha space. Who knows? Maybe this one might be pretty fun to move
那我
around
们来
in.
看一看这次测试端上了什么样的新玩意儿吧。
Yeah, because moving exploration. This is gonna be something big, right? Especially for open world, right? And since this is taking inspiration a lot from Warframe, I feel like the movement has to be really crazy. Like maybe not crazy, but like really fast, right? It has to be. I feel like.
起飞
No stamina limits. Okay. That's already a pretty big up. Okay. So no stamina in this game. That's kind of nice. So you can just sprint the whole time as much as you want, basically. That's pretty cool. And then they have the double jump when you go on a wall or whatever. Okay. What was this? Oh yeah, like I said, guys, like Warframe, there's also a slide. That's kind of cool. They even have they even have the Warframe slide jump where you kind of twirl. Not as crazy from the looks of it, but it's still kind of cool though. I wonder if you can make it have more momentum though. That's good though. I'm glad they did that. So at least momentum doesn't seem like it'll be too bad.
我平时跑图比较路痴，这种就对我很友好。
So like the only thing is that it does feel like a little bit slow with the momentum, but maybe we'll be able to keep jumping it multiple times or something. The weapons. I guess maybe like weapon types or like weapon archetypes. The character can equip both a melee and a ranged weapon. Okay, yeah, so it's literally just like Arknights. Also, you can have Arknights or Warframe where you have a sword. You can have a sword, a gun. It's like I think it's three or four weapons you can have on your character. That's pretty cool though. But in this game, it's a sword or like a sword or a weapon, like a ranged weapon, like rifle, bow, a grenade launcher. Okay.
近战武器我比较喜欢我们的这个鞭刃。
The whip sword, that sounds pretty fun.
然后你把它伸展开呢，它又是一条长鞭。
Gotta love your whips, guys. You know.
一样的，我可以通过
More than one
虚拟
thing,
攻
right?
击，在这两种形态之间自由切换。
That's pretty cool.
远程武器的
Yeah,
话，
this game
我最喜欢
I think it's gonna be pretty good for the combat. Definitely, like yeah, you have bows. Oh, okay, we just got like a whole katana as well. 5 types of melee weapons. Okay. Oh, dual pistols. Okay. That's cool. And I'm assuming the weapons, and also like Warframe, you're able to customize the color as to how they look. And I'm assuming the same thing goes for the characters. Looks like it takes currency though. Hopefully it's not paid, super paid to just, design the colors of your weapons, but that's still cool. That's one thing I like about Warframe too, is the customizable aspects of it. Hopefully they don't paywall the dyes though, or the ability to dye your weapons, because that would kind of suck a little bit if they did that. Ooh, that looks nice. I wonder if the same thing applies to characters, because in Warframe they let you also do the same thing to your characters. I wonder if there's like a thing like that for characters as well. Ooh, she's a dress. That's cool. Yeah, that actually looks really clean. So I guess also, in a way, I guess maybe has a bit of a Tower of Fantasy kind of thing to it, because I think Tower of Fantasy, I never played one, I've seen from some of it, it does have a bit of customizable stuff that you can customize your own character, and yeah, I think you just pull for abilities and stuff. Right, yeah, I mean that's pretty cool though. Not too bad. And just like Warframe, blueprints to make weapons. Okay. So I'm assuming there's gonna be like raids, most likely to farm your to try and get different blueprints that you want, which have the higher tier weapons. Directly through the retrace system, or you can gather the weapons blueprint. Okay. Yeah, so just like Warframe, once you collect all the pieces for the blueprints and you make each piece, then you can make your weapon. Okay, that's cool. So it looks like event exclusive 5-star weapons. Wait, hold on. What did I say? Hold on, guys. Here's the kicker. Even event exclusive 5-star weapons will be craftable in the future. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna be good for no more FOMO. So that's pretty cool. Plus it's a 5-star weapon, so it probably would be somewhat good, right? And then here's gear. So is this like artifacts? Or is this like stuff to level up your skills? Because it sounds like it might be gear. No RNG for gear? Powerful gear system with guaranteed stat increase. Yeah, they're really... It's kind of funny, right? Hold on, guys. It's kind of funny how they're just like pumping out so much like kill well stuff that other gacha games that currently don't have, which is a good way to market your new gacha game, right? Add a bunch of stuff that your competitors don't have to try and treat players to make their life but kill well supposed to be a lot nicer. So they made it basically movement's pretty good for the most part. Movement could maybe be a little bit better, but like we'll have to wait and actually play the game. But from what they sounded like, because of no stamina, right? Movement should be pretty good. And then all your weapons you probably don't really have to worry about. You just literally just grind the game, or from what they said, you could also, I think, summon it, is what they said. Because they said there's some other way you can get it directly, which I'm assuming is by summoning, which I think in Warframe you would just pay for it. And I'm assuming here you can probably summon for a weapon, I guess. or maybe you pay for it straight out like Warframe. And then now, like they're saying here with the artifacts, like these are artifacts from what it looks like because there's like percentages here. I guess you're just guaranteed to get whatever you want, or something along those lines. We'll see. Really, I keep watching here, right?
进行升级的时候呢，
Their
也
stats
可以为
improve
固定数值提升，
predictably.
不再拥
Okay.
有重复
No
刷
more
取
endless grinding to roll the
毕业
perfect
词条的
stats.
担忧
Okay.
角色
I mean, that sounds
近
pretty
战
cool.
武
Let's see.
器
Even wedges are earned through commission, so dailies probably each tailored to reward wedges, or maybe because usually the commissions are like daily quests, right? But maybe it might be like other quests here. Each tailored to reward wedges for specific uses, characters, melee weapons, or range weapons depending on the challenge. Okay. So I guess it's basically like whatever I guess statuses or things you want to focus on, like crit rate or damage or whatever, or maybe HP. I guess you just farm like a specific like dungeon or whatever, and then you get like a bunch that like are focused that will only level up in that like department. I guess like if you want something that's attack percent, I'm guessing you just farm one dungeon that does that for you, where it's only going to level up attack percent, or only going to give you attack percent. Is what they make it
远
sound
程
like
武
there.
器的魔之蝎通过
Which is just, what's interesting though is that apparently you can put these on characters and all your weapons, which is interesting. So I guess maybe it's just like stat bonuses, kind of because if you guys played Grove Swarmlight 2, in their system for how they do their gear, there's like sets, but then those sets can only go into like weapons. So I guess maybe not the same thing, but what I'm trying to say is like there's like different pieces you can grind up for, right? And you kind of just slot those into different things. Granted, that one's only for weapons, and this one it looks like you do it for both your characters and your weapons, which is interesting.
不同的委托副本获得。同一个魔之蝎可以同时给不同的
Same demon wedge can be shared across multiple characters or weapons. Wait, so are they basically saying that if you get like a perfect piece, you can literally just give it to you can just put that on every single weapon or character, and it doesn't matter if you only have one copy of it? I think that's what they're saying, right? Because that's the case, that's actually really nuts. And that means like you really don't need to grind that much unless there's like a new set with maybe like a stat bonus for like a if you have all 5 pieces of this on a character, then you get an extra stat bonus. But that sounds really good. I guess they're probably most likely be like characters where it's like, oh, they want to be more HP percentage. So, and if you got like a really good like OP attack percent, crit damage, crit rate kind of like artifact here, or what they call a demon wedge, then for that character you need to farm up a different thing, right? But then for characters that are like kind of similar, like maybe they use the same set, same sort of like substats, then you could just swap it to, or you could add it to them, and you don't need to grind up another one, is what they make it sound like. So a lot less grinding, which, hey, I'll be honest, with how many gacha games are coming out, the less grind, kind of the better. I'm gonna be honest, because we're getting to a point where there's so many great gacha games coming out, where minimizing the grind by quite a bit, I think is gonna be a lot better. Not for new players that just maybe 1 or 2 games, it won't be that big of a deal, but for me, some started playing like a lot, this is something that's actually gonna be really nice to have like less grind, so I don't have to spend as much time to do things. So I think it's a good thing for me personally. Though for the endgame potential, we'll have to wait and see for that. So yeah, but still pretty good. And they're far more simple than stat boosters with the right combinations. What's that supposed to
这
mean?
些的词条也不单单是某种数值的加成，而是通过适当的搭配和角色技能产生
Demon wedge
奇妙的
unlock potential or unlock powerful synergies with character skills, completely reimagining how your team fights. Unlock power synergies with character skills. Yeah, because I'm assuming maybe these are like boosting like attack crit rate, and then I'm not too sure what this one says up here, and then I'm guessing maybe there's like a passive or something here, because in Warframe there is a gear system, and from what I kind of remember, it usually can like buff up like certain things, and then I think there might be some stats with it included. I don't remember exactly the whole details, but I'm assuming, because like this game is very Warframe coded with a lot of the things they just borrowed, or they took from Warframe system and brought it over to here, with the movement, the combat, everything basically so far has been very Warframe coded. Which I also can't blame, because Warframe, has some pretty good stuff, right?
得到质变。在词条的设计上呢
Whoa, okay. So we have 4 on each side, and this is 67 out of 70. So I guess, because I think in Warframe also there is like yeah, they even have the ABC thing, because I'm pretty sure Warframe has like the loadout, but it's ABC. And another thing from Warframe was that you have like a capacity, so I think it's like 300 or 200 capacity, and each we'll just say gear, right, or artifact has like a certain percentage or like number to it, and then if you add it, you'll add it to the total, But then once you reach like the total, you can't add anything more. So like better, higher rarity ones will have a higher number, so they quickly fill up that slot. So you have to max or best like optimize it. So where you have like some really really good pieces, and then some that are good but like lower cost, right? So it looks like they also brought that system into the gear as well. Quite literally. They even have the ABC thing for the gear slot, so that's cool though. That there's going to be loadouts, so you can have different loadouts for your characters. Hopefully this is per character, like ABC, so that's 3 loadouts per character, because that would be really cool. It would kind of suck if it's only 3 for the entire game, but I'm assuming it's probably 3 for each character, at least hopefully. That's really cool. And then you have to see, so we have the character here, and then there are 3 weapons. Wait, did they say? I thought they said there was only 2 weapons, range and melee. I guess maybe there's 3. Because in Warframe there is technically 3. You have your primary, which is like a sniper or assault rifle, shotgun, that kind of thing. And then you have your secondary, which is usually pistols or like kunai or whatever. And then your last one is usually like some sort of melee thing, right? But that's interesting. So maybe they misspoke and meant to say that there's an extra slot for like a secondary, I guess, or melee. That's interesting. Or maybe they didn't mention. I just skipped it by accident. Modifiers like enhanced plunging attack, expanded skill ranges, and enhanced projectile effects. Okay. Does that have like passives for the artifacts, I guess? These enhancements are... Okay. Just disappeared on me real quick. These enhancements are designed to elevate and diversify your... Okay, just whatever. That's interesting though. Yeah, it might be good to give us a bit more for showing. Oh wow, this character looks really nice. Rebecca's skill, for example, she summons 3 little jellyfish that deal periodic damage to nearby enemies. Okay. I can see them over there. Normally their attack radius looks like this. Okay, those decent size. But then when you equip it with Demon Wedge, that increases the skill range. That's big. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. So it's not really like at least so far that from what I'm aware of, these artifacts don't really give you like a stat bonus, like you know how in other gacha games where it's like, oh, extra 20% fire damage or something, and then there's an extra if you have all 4 pieces or something, right? Then you get like a bonus like 60% crit damage or something, you know, something random like that, right? Or like you know, just general stuff like that, right? However, in this game, it sounds more of a, like, it's just like an extra, like they said, like an extra, like, effect. So it'll help enhance certain things that would be helpful for some characters, like the summon character, right? Increasing the skill range, which could also be good for a healer, would increase the radius of, like, how big their either attack range or their heal range could be. But, I mean, that was pretty cool. So maybe there's no passive artifacts in this game, but there's, like, just buffs like that for characters specifically. Is that anything interesting? Sometimes some of these go a little bit quick here with the attacks here. The jellyfish go from a small area and then let's do this. Okay, yeah. I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, this melee weapon Siren's Kiss, that's cool. It's like a spear. Okay. It grants Hydro characters bonus attack speed during normal attack. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense, right? You know, you have your weapons and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I'm assuming this probably only applies if you're using the weapon, but then you swap to the other weapon, like the primary, you no longer have that effect. Also, they have the Devil May Cry thing, which is kind of funny, the combo where if you keep attacking consecutively, right, you have this bonus here. Unless it's a challenge mode, but I'm assuming it's a part of the gameplay here. Pair it with the Demon Wedge and that attack range expands the attack range and suddenly you got incredible control over groups of enemies at the right. Oh, okay, so yeah, so literally like I was saying earlier where it kind of also boosts like damage, right? Well, I mean we saw with the jellyfish, right? So I guess there's just explaining like how it can affect other like affixes for like different weapons or different characters, right? So that's pretty cool though. Weapon attack modes. The plunging attack patterns and you got yourself a brand new combat style. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to see that again. So the character looks really good on now. The character looks really nice. So she jumps, and then oh shoot. So she jumps, and then she kind of just like Oh, it's not it. Multiply. Not that, I guess. Shoot. Hold on, it was like here, right? A bit further. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So that's interesting. So in the first
扩
one
大
here,
攻击范围的
she
模
kind of just like
这些可以在一
was it
对
this
多
one? No, it's
时
a bit further, right?
可以改变下路
Yeah, so she kind of just does like kind of like a overhead slash attack, but then with the plunge one, she now changes it to like an actual plunge attack, and then she does like an extra like
攻击招数的这些
extra stab
更
into
可
the
以创造出
ground,
新的战斗流派。
or maybe
远
an
程武
extra
器是
explosion
相
here. That's pretty cool.
的花叶
That's
也是
firearm
同理。
character. Ooh, she
比如
looks really nice. I'm a big fan of the red hair dress thing. I mean, maid outfit, not dress. Attack speed,
我们把
okay.
它装在能够
Yeah,
提升
that's
攻击
that's
速
a
度
lot
增加
faster.
弹夹
Okay.
容量
That's
和
pretty
提
cool
升
though.
子弹爆
This
炸
is cool because this is definitely gonna make it to where you do have more freedom as to like how you kind of want to play a character. If you want a character that can shoot a little bit faster because you want to play a little faster with a character like that, you can go ahead and do it, or you can swap it to something else and make the character kind of have a different playstyle. So that's really cool. So that means every character could have like a really, I'm assuming at a certain point, right? There's gonna be like a best optimized demon wedges, right? Where it's like, oh, this character works way better with the speed one rather than this plunge one or something, right? So most likely that'll happen. But it'd be kind of cool if maybe they balanced it, if they were able to like, have it balanced really well, where either one is good or really really good. So it's literally like up to you as to which playstyle you rather prefer to play with, right? So hopefully that's the case because it would kind of suck a little bit if there was like here's the best one to go for, right? And it's their only really good one is like or this character's only really good with speed, but then you try using like a plunge, it's like so much worse or something, right? No, so hopefully that's not the case, but there might be the case, but we'll see, right?
大范围的
Because it would kind of ruin the
制霸武器的
freedom
攻击方式就
to how you want to play your characters, right? Yeah, so just
会
saying
像
that
鸟枪换大
it's
炮
a
一
lot
样
faster.
大大的改变。更多的
But
搭
at the
配
same
等
time,
着
it is what
让
it is,
人一起
right?
进行探索
It
吧
is kind of limited like that.
哦，
Hopefully not
好
though.
多花样
But I think it's still really cool
电
though.
磁条
That's still really
甚至
cool.
提升一枚
Definitely,
魔
this
之
game has a
线
lot
多
of
位角色多把武器同
what is
时
it?
使用
Innovation.
除此之外
At least in the
还有
gacha space, right? At least in the
特
gacha
殊
space,
机制
gacha space
我都记
here.
在小本本上
But
了。
that's still really cool
相
though.
信我们聪明的受源
Not too
人
many
们
other gacha
一
games
定
have,
能解
or not
锁
any other
天
gacha games
马
have really
行
done
空
anything
的
like that
魔之线搭
apparently.
配。
大熊老师
That's pretty
啊
cool.，
能不能让我们的角角同事们多做一些有意思的魔之系？比如说啊，
Demon
像
wedges
是搭
that
配
help
角
with
色啊、解
farming.
放双手啊什么的，
Pantry
这样我们码字的时
grinding.
候就能一边码一边刷刷刷了。
在做了，在做了，有的有的。
好耶！
最后的
Okay.
战斗指南
Sure.
非常重要
That sounds kinda
哦，
cool.
受源人们做委托任务的路上很危险，一定要
Oh,
带
they're saying
上
we can have
携带
co-op
印
in this
记，
game?
完全是两种截然不同的游戏体验，一定要带上，一定要带上呀！
Or are they saying if you summon for like 5-star characters, then the game's gonna be a lot easier? When you unlock a new character, you'll also receive their
在受源
sigil.
人首次获得角色后，会同时获得该角色的
Okay.
印记。在战斗出发前，为
Before heading into battle, you can equip the sigil with specific
印记配置武
weapons.
器，战斗中就可以召唤
Once the battle begins, you can summon the sigil to fight alongside you, taking off some of the pressure. Okay. So I guess it's like you have a AI ally that helps you out, I
印
guess,
记，
with
帮助你
grinding
共同
content.
杀敌，减轻压力。比如选择2个有范围伤害技
Pair
能
two
队友
combat
在身边的话，
partners with
自己
AoE
就可以
skills,
一下
and
子
you'll
不用
barely need a. Oh yeah, I guess. I guess that's the AFK farm thing. So you could like leave your phone or PC overnight, have auto stuff equipped to where your echo just automatically attacks, and then it'll just grind for you. Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess
直
that's
接
kind
睡
of
大觉
fine.
了。
哇哦！
Oh yeah, so I guess this is the echo here. So I guess the echo or whatever they called it, or sigil, my bad, sigil, right? So I guess the sigil is literally just a copy of your character, but it just spams moves and maybe has the whole playstyle, but maybe less HP, I guess. And then it literally just
试着
grind
演
for
示一
you
下
and，deal with
让大家
enemies.
看看怎么睡觉的。
This character looks
比
really good
如
though.
使用游戏主线章节
Here, let's make Margie a 4-star character. Given to you for free during the. Okay, so this character is free. She'll be your main
赠送
unit.
4星角色马尔杰为主控，设置符书为
Pair
线。
her with Bushu as your combat partner and equip them with the right demon wedges. This setup allows Magi to extend
战队
her
友搭配好
or
相应的
Margie
魔
to
之线，
extend
可
her
以实
skill
现
duration.
战绩的
Okay.
长时间释放，可以对敌人造成
Yeah, so there's the other echo, I'm guessing, and then maybe this is the. I guess so. Wait, so you can have multiple or not echoes? I keep calling them echoes. Echoes in this game. Sigils, right? So are we able to summon up to 2 sigils? Is
高
what
频
they're
的伤
saying?
害，快速的剿灭副本敌人。
'Cause I only see
再比
one
如
here.
轻松的挂机流。
Unless they're just saying you can, kind of combo up like that. And if you're more into laid-back gaming, try Ultimate AFK farming setup. Equip Psych with the right demon wedges and pair up with
选
Fushu.
择协战角色赛奇和福叔，装配对应的魔
Once
具
you're in the
鞋，
dungeon, summon Fushu as your combat partner, and voila, hands-free
实现副
farming.
本挂机，而你可以在副本里睡觉、烤肉、有毛毛、带
Okay. You got Monster Hunter, Metal
我
Gear.
在游戏副本里睡觉，这一切竟然是真
This
实的。
is kind of funny, but kind of cool. They're definitely appealing to the, yeah, if you guys are like hella busy, but you still want to grind overnight, here's how you would basically do it, and here's some of the really good characters to do it with. Hey, that's kind of cool that they're doing that, you know? They're saying that, hey, we know that the grind can be kind of annoying if you guys just want to like not do super grindy stuff, but you want to still get good gear or whatever. There's a way how to do it. You know, you do this character, you do it this way, and you put this thing on the demon wedge on your character, then you do the sigil summon. There you go. Your farm is ready to go.
的，
这种搭配套路，期待可以多
I
来
mean,
一
yeah,
点。
that's pretty cool.
再来一个真正的无
Definitely, very
CD
nice.
大招无间断释放。
Wait,
被雷
wait, what? What did that say?
再来一个
The ultimate no cooldown build. So you can have another
真
build,
正
you just
的
spam your
无
ultimate,
CD 大招无间断释放。贝雷尼卡装
equip.
备
Yeah, so
专
here's
门
the
的
thing
魔
with the
之
demon
鞋
wedges
配
again.
合协战服输
Pair
的
with Fushu's combat skill and passive sanity recover
战
effect.
技和被动神智回复效果，实现终结技的
Okay, yeah, this is actually really cool though. I will say this is actually really cool. The amount of combos you can basically have with these demon wedges makes for like a lot of interesting combat, right? Or very efficient combat grinding, right? For like you want to just grind stuff very efficiently. Here you go. Yeah, I mean, this is honestly really cool. I actually really like this. I'm down to try this out. It also is gonna be really fun during the CBT, and then hopefully maybe even when the full game releases, that we will be able to, you know, and even people that probably don't even watch like streams or YouTube videos, right? That they'll be when they try the game out, they can figure out, okay, what works together with this, what works together with this, what kind of cool combos can I make with this or whatever with the demon wedges. So I mean, yeah, I really like this kind of system. I think it's really cool.
的长时间释
Very
放，
very
从而
nice.
实现对单
I mean, I
持
don't,
续
I
高
don't
额
really
的
see
输
any
出
negatives
对
out of
局
this.
横扫怪海。
Only negatives that, like I said, I see that I mentioned earlier was like, oh, maybe like it's like I said earlier, right, where it's like only limited, where some characters would only be really good with like one or two, maybe, or like a couple specific ones, but then the other ones, the other demon wedges are less like complete trash for that character. That's one thing I could see that could be a bit of a negative, but they're able to balance that out, I guess. Then maybe it won't be too bad, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal as I'm thinking about.
高效
I just think it's more of an
至于
issue
其
of
他
like
的搭
not
配
having so much
组合
freedom, right?
就期待受阅人自己探索啦。
Yeah, I mean,
那
oh,
除了
that's pretty
战斗以
cool.
外，大兄，你
I
还有
didn't
什
even
么
think
好
that
东
was
西
an
跟我们
option,
分享吗？
so you can just spam your ultimate like that.
授业测试当中，我们
Oh, also I was gonna mention that there might also be like a no death build, right? Like maybe like some sort of build where you just like your character just won't die. Maybe. Also, that's interesting. Accessory, so even more customizable stuff, which Warframe does have, right? Well, also I guess one other thing to mention, right? No other gacha games has really had accessory system like this, right? There's like some that kind of have like a bit where like you could have like a hat or something, or we just recently got a mask, which is kind of cool, right? But this one's going full out with accessories, so that's pretty cool.
系统，受阅人可以自
I
由
wonder if
地
the accessories are going to be paid or free though in the actual game. Of course, since it's the CBT, everything's going to be free, right? Be freely customized characters with a wide variety of
配
status
各种各样的
accessories.
饰
I
品，
mean, yeah,
无
that's
论
pretty
是头
cool.
部、面部、背
Ooh,
部还是
okay.
腰部。
You can basically make what's your name again from HSR again? The Ice Jingliu. You can literally make Jingliu, like you saw, like that was literally just Jingliu right here
受阅人可以自由
with
地装配各种各样的饰
I
品，
think,
无
or you
论
can
是
make
头
2B,
部、
right? You could say that's like
面
2B
部、
or
背部还是腰部，
Jingliu
都可以自由选择配饰来
that's
搭
cool
配。
though. There's the
受阅测试
the pot
即将
thing
在
or
2
whatever
月
from
20
like
号
Wu
正
as
式
well.
开启。
Yeah,
本
February.
次
So yeah, the CBT will go live on February 20th, which is let's see, that is going to be in 2 weeks from now. So in 2 weeks from now, guys, we'll have the CBT. For me, it'll be like a Thursday. As for if it's in the morning or night, I should probably be fine. I should be able to. Hopefully, if I am able to get in, I'll be able to stream. I'll make a video. But if I do get in, I'll try to do a stream for it. I should hopefully be free around that time.
次测试
Yeah,
呢
it should be
是二
pretty
场游
fun.
戏首次大规模
The
线
game
上
looks
测
pretty
试。
sick. I'm
测试的
down to
内
try it
容
out.
目前还
I will
是
say the
在研
UI
发
could
阶
use a little
段
bit of
后
improvement
续
though.
也在持续的迭
The
代
UI
开
looks
发。
a
我
little
们
bit
非常期待
bland,
大家
but other
报
than
名
that, I
参
think
加
the game
测
looks
试，
pretty
并且在
pretty
体验过
cool.
后给我们
And
宝
art
贵
style, I
的
think
建
is
议
fine.
和意见。
目前测试还在招募
The only
中，
thing I guess is
还有
that the
时
art
间
style
吗？
kind of reminds me a little bit of was it like NTE, where it kind of looked like okay art style, and not something like whoa, where like looks really really cool. But for the most part, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So hopefully, if the game does well, they'll be able to improve a lot more in the art style department and how the worlds look.
报名，冲冲冲冲冲！
Yeah, very cool. All right. I'm guessing that's it, right?
让我们相约狩猎测试。
谢谢大家，测试见。
All right. Yeah. Pretty cool, guys. Yeah, so make sure there's the CBT here if you guys want to sign up. So, just log in, get your information. I'm pretty sure I already signed up, so I should be fine there. So if I get into CBT, I'll be making a stream or whatever for this, and we'll check it out together. If not, then I'll just have to make a video later on when the game actually official releases. But, yeah, very cool stuff. I do, like I said, I am a little bit worried about the cosmetic side. Hopefully it's not paid. Though at the same time, they didn't really mention what the gacha is going to be, because this is a gacha, right? So I don't know what we're going to be summoning for here exactly. Because it could be, because they didn't mention that they would be summoning for weapons. And I'm assuming characters, right? So I'm guessing maybe just weapon and characters, but we are grind weapons are really cool, right? The only thing is that maybe cosmetics could be paid. I can hope not, but we'll see how they do the monetization part of the part of things in this game. Alright, well, with that being said, I will be heading on out. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, make sure to sign up for the CBT. If you guys want, I'll drop the link as well in the description or whatever, so you guys can check it out and sign up if you guys have not signed up yet. But with that being said, I always just drown these enemies out. I'm heading on out. Peace. Take care.